Una sa ating mga balita, inaasahang ibayo pang uunlad ang ugnayan ng Pilipinas at Singapore sa iba't ibang larangan. Nasa bansa ngayon si Singaporean President Tony Tan Keng Yam para sa 4 na araw na state visit na inaasahan namang magpapalakas sa relasyon ng Pilipinas at ng Singapore sa iba't ibang larangan. Ang buong ulat ihahatid sa atin ng aming kasamang si Elena Luna mula sa Palasyo ng Malacanang. Live, Elena, magandang hapon sa iyo dyan.
Magandang hapon sa iyo, Habiba. Nandito pa rin sa Malacanang ang presidente ng Singapore. Kasalukuyang nagaganap ngayon ang state luncheon na ibinigay ni Pangulong Aquino sa bumibisitang leader. Ang magiging bahagi ng at kanina sa nag-joint press statement ng dalawang leader, naging pagkakataon ito para pasalamatan ni Pangulong Aquino ang Singapore sa tulong na ibinigay nila sa biktima ng Bagyong Yolanda. Nagpasalamat din si Pangulong Aquino sa Singapore leader sa pagkalinga sa 180,000 na mga Pilipino doon. Bandang alas 10 ng umaga, sinalubong ni Pangulong Aquino ang pagdating sa palasyo ng Malacanang si Singapore President Tony Tan Keng Yam. Kasamang dumating ni President Tan ang kanyang may bahay na si Mary. Nanggaling ang head of state ng Singapore sa Luneta mula sa pag-aalay ng bulaklak sa monumento ng bayaning si Jose Rizal. Ito ang kauna-unahang state visit ng presidente ng Singapore sa Pilipinas. Nandito si President Tan sa imbitasyon ni Pangulong Aquino na nauna nang nagsagawa ng state visit sa Singapore taong 2011. 4 na araw ang state visit ni President Tan sa Pilipinas. Nasa schedule ni President Tan ang pagharap sa Philippine-Singapore Business Council bukas na inaasahang magpapalakas sa kalakalan ng dalawang bansa. Sa Sabado naman, pupunta siya sa Basay District Hospital sa Western Samar. Sa palasyo, nagkaroon ng pagkakataon ang dalawang leader na makapag-usap sa mga isyong higit pang magsusulong sa ugnayang Pilipinas at Singapore.
The President and I engaged in fruitful discussions on how our relations can be further strengthened towards expanding areas of cooperation and solidarity. Singapore was one of the countries to reach out to the Filipino people in the wake of Typhoon Yolanda or Haiyan. And the assistance that their people and government gave is deeply appreciated. Singapore deployed a civil defense force team to assist the United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Activities. They also deployed a C-130 aircraft to support ferrying operations between Tacloban and Manila. This is on top of the cash and in-kind donations consisting of $33,600 in emergency supplies, $96,000 in relief goods, $160,000 as seed money for the Singapore Red Cross Typhoon Haiyan fundraising drive. Fundraising efforts by the private sector, business, non-government organizations, the academe, as well as the overseas Filipino community in Singapore have raised more than $10 million, all for the survivors of the typhoon. Singapore's generosity will indeed be remembered with gratitude. President Tan and I also discussed our country's defense and security cooperation, which includes high-level training, educational, and intelligence. The Philippines proposed the holding of a defense dialogue in order to further strengthen our cooperation. We also welcome the opportunity to host this year's ASEAN Defense and Security Exhibition on July 16 to 18, 2014. We also discussed the revival of the Philippine-Singapore Action Plan as a mechanism for expanding bilateral discussions between our countries. The Action Plan provides a consolidated framework for strengthening our bilateral cooperation, covering expansive areas including trade and investments, information technology, education, culture, defense, and people-to-people exchanges. We also discussed the expansion of cooperation with Singapore in the fields of infrastructure and construction, tourism facilities, information technology, business process management, shipbuilding, logistics services, and agribusiness. We also extended an invitation to Singapore to participate further in the Philippines business sector, specifically to the Philippine-Singapore Business Council. Singapore is a true partner of the Philippines, and we are hopeful that this visit will give our countries more opportunities to deepen engagement. On this note, may I wish President Tony Tan Keng Yam and his delegation a truly fun stay in the Philippines, especially since this is his first state visit to our country.
This is my first state visit to the Philippines, but not my first time in your beautiful country. And every time I'm here, I'm touched by the warmth of the Philippine people. President Aquino and I just had a good meeting. I congratulated President Aquino on the conclusion of the comprehensive agreement on the Bangsamoro. This is a momentous accomplishment and is testament to the leadership and efforts of President Aquino and his administration in brokering peace and stability for the Philippines and the region. We also discussed developments in ASEAN. As founding members of ASEAN, Singapore and the Philippines share a common vision of building a strong, united, and stable ASEAN community. And we will continue to work closely to promote the common interests of our region. Given our close ties, Singapore also shared your grief when Typhoon Yolanda or Haiyan struck last November. Many Singaporeans raised funds and volunteered in the disaster relief efforts. We are heartened that the spirit and resilience of the Philippine people remain strong in such devastation. We have been working with the Philippine government and stakeholders in the rehabilitation efforts. Tomorrow, I will be handing over Singapore people's contributions to various partners and projects to alleviate the difficult situation caused by the typhoon. Mr. Aquino, Mary and I to a fruitful visit where we will meet old and make new friends and to cement the deep friendship between our two peoples.
Pagkatapos ng state luncheon dito sa palasyo ni President Tan ay magkakaroon siya ng tour sa Fort Santiago sa Intramuros, Manila. Nasa schedule din ng Singaporean President ang pakikipagkita sa mga Singaporean community dito sa Pilipinas. At yan ang ating balita mula dito sa Malacanang. Sa tulong ng RTVM, ako si Elena Luna para sa Telebisyon ng Bayan.
Maraming salamat sa iyo, Ellen.